Hey guys, welcome to BP, the Bible Perspective. Is Fox News reaping what it sowed? I wish it was that simple, but it is not. Before I get into it, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comment section below. All comments are welcome. Well, one of the latest Fox News employee and host, Jedediah Bia, tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, Jedediah is one of my favorite hosts. I liked her when she was on The View. Thought she was a good fit. She came from Fox when she went to The View and had a short-lived stint on there. And then she rejoined the Fox family. And as kind of typical, kind of followed the script of Fox News, which is pro-Trump. And when Trump was downplaying the virus in January and February, so was Fox News, and of course their cast of hosts. And Jedediah was one of them, where she downplayed along with pretty much all of the Fox primary hosts. Now, there's a kind of video you could Google where you would see the comparison, how they downplayed completely the virus, and it was nothing, overblown, Democratic host. But of course, the shocker to her was she tested positive. And that's amazing to me, even though from the beginning, I don't understand why they downplayed it so. Coronavirus was just as dangerous, just as infection as it was back then. So why would they downplay it? And of course, even now with Jedediah living in New York, Fox News, the news channel, its base is in New York. New York, of course, is ground central. In the United States, this is why I don't understand why they downplayed it so, and why even today there's a lot of people in the country that's simply not taking this virus seriously. And really, it seems like to me even Trump doesn't want to take it serious. He's almost like when he comes and stands before the podium, he's kind of forced to, well, I got to take it serious, whatever. But I don't understand why. I don't understand why from a heart he's not. Let's just look at these stats in the United States. We're at 500,000 cases of coronavirus. And we're growing. Keep in mind, we're growing. We're number one in the world, and we're still growing there. And ever since we climbed to number one, we have remained in the number one spot. We have 18,000 deaths from coronavirus, and we have 27,000 recovered, those who have recovered. Now, it's kind of funny because you see people sometimes will use the world consensus, and I'm going to give that to you now. Remember, we're at 1.6 million total cases in the world with 100,000 deaths. And then we're at 376,000 recovered. Now this is worldwide, and sometimes you have people kind of tout this number, but remember in America, in ratio, we're much smaller of those who have recovered. Now that means when we look at the total cases, remember we still have over 450,000 active cases. Okay, astounding. That's astounding. All right. Now New York, and again where Fox News' host based at, has almost half. Think about that. 172,000 cases. They are ground zero, and New Jersey is got 54,000 cases. Now, New Jersey is high, no doubt, because they're right across the the river from New York. So then from there we drop down to the 20,000 range. So Michigan, California, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania all have around 20,000. Louisiana has about 19,000. Now when you get down to these lower states, by the way, other than California, by the way, the number in California, it's even is the ratio, because California is the most populated state with 34 million people. So that's pretty good for a state with that kind of population. Here's my point. We need to take this virus seriously. Even now that there's talk of reopening the country, not when we have these kinds of numbers. And remember, this is a virus that is highly contagious, meaning we don't even know. And I have to tell you right now, I mean, I'm kind of paranoid because I'm always feeling my face, and you don't know. I mean, because this is an invisible virus. In other words, we can't see it, but it is highly contagious just by the touch, picking up surfaces, right, and then introducing it through touching my face, my eyes, my nose, my mouth, things like that. And so it is spreading. And the cavalier attitude, which I'm pretty sure that Jedediah is no longer so cavalier about it. Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, remember, he wore a mask, mocking during that time. And the short time after that had to self-quarantine because he came in contact with somebody who had tested positive. And just so we know, in Florida, there are 17,000 cases with 596 deaths. Why is this man mocking it? See, and that is the mind-boggling. I just don't understand why people are mocking it and not taking it serious. Or even if they are taking it serious but have other motive, the logic of it to me is astounding. Now, a lot of people say they want to get the country back together. I understand that. In other words, the more we're on lockdown, the economy is hurting. But if you mix people again, and by the way, there are Asian countries who have just done that. And what happened? Doesn't take a rocket science. The virus is spreading again. In other words, here's the two things we need to understand, people. First and foremost, we need a cure. We need a vaccination. We need to find out how to control it that way. Now, another thing is, by the way, testing. We need to get better at testing, as South Korea has done. The problem is that, again, this thing is raging faster than we can control it. And for that reason, take it serious. Wash your hands. Be cognizant of that. Wash your hands coming and going. It's a habit we have to do. All right, guys, that's my perspective. As always, like and share this video. And please subscribe to BP, The Bible Perspective. If you have a thought or comment, add it. Till next time, I'll see you then.